A very good morning to all the viewers. It's a little bit of a different landscape behind me this morning. It's not as early as I would get up for a virtual safari at Tintswalo Safari Lodge. Today I'm at the beautiful Tintswalo Atlantic, one of our properties in the Fynbos and along Chapman's Peak. As you can see down there is the beautiful Tintswalo Atlantic Lodge within the Bay of Hout Bay. Today we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be doing a mountain safari and sea safari, more of a walking experience, walking in and out the Fynbos and just showing you guys how beautiful the Tintswalo Atlantic property is. So I'm a bush boy, but I'm in Cape Town today. So let's see what we can find. I think one of the most incredible things about Tintswalo Atlantic and also the Table Mountain Nature Reserve is just the diversity, first of plants, animals, birds. I mean, if you just look at the Fynbos or the Fynbos in this region, it means small tiny leafed plants, and there's more diversity of Fynbos plants within the Western Cape than there is in the whole of the British Isles. With that comes your birds, comes your insects. It's just an incredible array of animals and creatures. I think another incredible fact about the Fynbos region is 2/3 of these plants are endemic just to this region around the Western Cape, which makes it really a paradise for people interested in trees and plants and birds. And you look out over the beautiful sea, you may be lucky to see a southern right whale and her calf moving through the bay anywhere between September and December, which is a fantastic time to see these whales that bring their calves into the bay because it's nice and secluded, and they calve here and let their calves grow. And we are able to see these animals right from the deck at Tintswalo Atlantic, which is really, really special. So next time you in this area, come to Atlantic to watch these beautiful whales and their calves. As we move into springtime, you'll see all the beautiful colors that shoot out of these beautiful Fynbos areas. These beautiful yellows, the reds, the blues, the purples that come out. This is a perfect little alleyway or walkway or throughway for animals coming down the mountain just to sort of forage and move around here, like the caracal or the genet. So maybe it'll be a good place to set up a camera trap and see what we can pick up with what comes down the mountain and moves in and out. We've had a fantastic walk down the mountain. We're now at Atlantic and we're sitting right on the water's edge. You can hear those waves crashing against us now. Just gives you an idea of how close Atlantic is to the sea. And on the safari at Boulders, you saw exactly what was underneath the sea here. Sharks, kelp beds, beautiful starfish. It gives you just a whole different dimension on what a marine safari can be. Now sitting right in front of the Tintswalo Atlantic rooms, and I'm in amongst the rock pools here with the waves crashing up against these beautiful rock pools. This gives another environment for animals like mussels, crabs, and obviously octopus. So you just in front of your room, walk in front, beautiful rock pool, sea crashing up. What an incredible environment to explore. Yeah, everyone, just to bring in a totally different aspect into our safaris here, I've decided to interview Bram Beyers. He's the head chef for Chef's Warehouse at Tintswalo Atlantic. He's going to give you guys an idea of the aspect of bringing food within this beautiful environment that we are in.
It's a little bit surreal, you know. I mean, every single time you think you're going to get used to it, you get down here and you're still not used to it. It still wows you every single time. And this environment we're in, it's very important to me that we incorporate that into our food. It's important that I incorporate it into my menus. You know, you got the ocean in front of you, you got the Fynbos behind you. I just came across this other day. It's actually very common, but it's growing like wildfire over here. It's called wood sorrel. It's quite a sort of tart in flavour. You can just give it a little taste there. See, it looks like a little 4-leaf clover.
It's definitely got that tarty.
It's quite tart. So I mean, I'm going to take a bit of this. I'm going to do a little raw sashimi dish. So this, I mean, obviously has quite a nice tang to the dish, which will go well with these flavours. So I'm just going to drape a little bit over there. And then we've got the little beautiful little flowers which we forage as well, just to make it look pretty.
Well everyone, that brings us to the end of our sea safari and mountain safari and walking safari. What a fantastic time I've had to be able to experience a different environment. I traded in my game drive vehicle, put on my snorkel and wetsuit and my walking shoes today, just to give you guys sort of a different idea of what Tintswalo has to offer. This beautiful marine and montane environment is something special and we should all experience it. So I look forward to seeing you guys again. Next time I'll be at Safari on the virtual safari.